This is the Dick B YouTube channel covering the history of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Christian recovery movement. My name is Dick B, and I'm an active recovered member of the Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous. This is the second program of the Dick B YouTube channel, and it deals specifically with the 6 Christian origins of AA from the 1800s. It outlines the Christian backdrop for the contributions to the Christian recovery movement and AA itself. This means telling you how the roots of the Christian recovery movement that contributed to AA began in the second half of the 1800s. Here are 6 factors of the Christian recovery movement that fostered AA. They're covered in detail in our book, Dr. Bob of Alcoholics Anonymous, His Excellent Training in the Good Book as a Youngster in Vermont. A picture of that book appears on the screen, and here are the 6 factors that influenced early AA. First, the Great Awakening of 1875 in Vermont, particularly in the family church of Dr. Bob's family, the North Congregational Church of St. Johnsbury. And there's a picture of that church which appears on the cover of our book, Dr. Bob of Alcoholics Anonymous, which is on the screen. The other 5 factors are: 1, the Christian evangelists like Dwight Moody, Ira Sankey, and Billy Sunday. 2, the lay workers of the YMCA. 3, the rescue missions which gained fame through the work of Jerry McCauley and the Water Street Mission. 4, the Salvation Army as it is described in Harold Begbie's book, Twice Born Men. 5, the Young People's Society of Christian Endeavor, in which Dr. Bob was active through his North Congregational Church in St. Johnsbury. I urge you to use and study 2 of my books. The first is on the screen, Dr. Bob of Alcoholics Anonymous, His Excellent Training in the Bible as a Youngster in Vermont, and that book covers with ample citations the factors that I've mentioned. 2, a later book called the Dick B Christian Recovery Guide, which covers in detail with ample citations all of the material that's going to be covered pertaining to these 6 factors. This second video has been about the 6 major Christian influences on the origins and founding of early AA. And since all these 6 influences were the wellsprings from which flowed the ideas used by AA co-founders Dr. Bob and Bill, I'm displaying the 2 books that exhaustively cover the influences and how they impacted on the co-founders. The first is Dr. Bob of Alcoholics Anonymous, His Excellent Training in the Bible as a Youngster in Vermont. The second is the Conversion of LW, more on the creator's role in Alcoholics Anonymous. The next 6 presentations will briefly introduce you to the 6 Christian recovery movement factors. Our next video will cover the first major Christian origin of AA, the Great Awakening of 1875 in St. Johnsbury, Vermont.